Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I wanted to do some readings today on what's the vibe, what's going on. The news looks like Elon Musk is getting reprimanded in France, from what I could see from the headlines, and still stuff going on with ICE and some things going on with the committee. Investigations. Let's do one card at a time here for each one. So let me look at Elon Musk in France. What's this about? It's weird. Wishful thinking. Why wishful thinking? What's this have to do with people wanting to reprimand him? That doesn't make sense. Good vibes today. Maybe good news that he's being reprimanded. And again, hopes and fears with delusions. Elon Musk. Doesn't make. Well, maybe people are wishing that things would change. So we're kind of have our heads in the clouds. Perhaps that might be what that represents. Trying to see what's going on with maybe generally how the oligarchs are being curtailed, held back. Something is starting to happen. Are people demanding justice, or is there a change? People paying attention. And this would be globally. There is a message coming out, some kind of message, something that represents an offer, some kind of message soon with the wands here, Eight of Wands. See if I can get this computer a little closer. See the cards better. Okay. So the Eight of Wands, some kind of message. There's a sense here too of wanting to maybe people voicing their disappointments, wanting to have a message around that. Let's lower this. Disappointments. Oops. So the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, broken hearts, disappointments. So there could be some kind of information that's coming out about that, because again, maybe people need to breathe and let go. So much with the what's happening in Minneapolis here in this country. But anyways, whatever Elon Musk is up to, he's going to have some disappointments, so there'll be information about that coming out. Certainly France is starting to buckle down, make some kind of headways, or start something. Maybe we should just look at Macron or the French government. What are they trying to do over there in Europe that's helpful to everyone regarding the oligarchs? I want to shuffle these a little better. Now some of them are upside down. That's okay. Gotta read them the way they come out. All right, France and Macron and some new information coming from Europe. Just 3 cards right now because I think they're trying to, he's very active, Macron. Yeah, there we go. The 3 of Wands, trying to get some more information out there to the world, ideas, inspiration. The end of all this, like suffering, being caged up, unable to speak, having to hold back. The end of that. But here's the moon. We just had the full moon. And with that, could means that it could mean that things have come to a climax, an epitome, revelation, in a good way here. For what meditate, people need to meditate, like governments need to really think about what they're doing now. It's not automatic pilot anymore. It's not like you can count on the US for this or that, or they have to count on themselves. And so they have new leadership emerging, which is really, really good. That they get on with their own agendas, reach out to others, end the strife and the struggles and the feeling of being caged up or restricted. So that looks pretty good for Europe. Europe taking charge, Macron. But I wanted to know if they're going to, if anything's going to happen with these oligarchs. Certainly Musk, Teal, some other ones, Zuckerberg, Bill Gates. Maybe the Epstein files is what's really going to continue to bring the light out as people want to demand the Epstein files. Let's just look at that. Will they be the Epstein files? What's happening now with them? People looking at them. Who's being affected? What people are being affected? I think I saw Clinton's having to go before some committee. It's just chaos everywhere. All right, so yeah, they're not protected. There's a watch your back, watch and see. There needs to be evaluation, study. Some people are going to be hiding. Some people are going to get paid off. There's the oligarchs, King of Pentacles, all the money people getting paid off, money balancing, money's being given to those who might speak. And yeah, things are going to grow, continue to grow with the Empress there around the Epstein files. But some people still need to watch their back. Could be the victims or the oligarchs that don't want to be found, the men that participated and women in these crimes. Well, at least everyone in the world knows all about it now, and there's the card for the rich people, the oligarchs, GOP. Cycles are coming to a finish or close. The 9 and the 10 here, and the 9. That means that things are going to be finishing up. So that's good. On that level, that's good. That we've got some things happening there with Epstein files. Looks like they're still coming out. And it looks to me like there's people that are hidden that are putting the information out there. Let's look at the media for a minute. Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, BBC. What's going on with the media? Specifically the Epstein files, the media. Just overall general, are they actually starting to report? There's conflict, there's competition. Some things are trying to be released, but there's some people trying to block it. Yeah. And some of these media people or institutions want to protect themselves. And there are burdens here. People are burdened. So this could mean too that is anything going to really, is the media going to change in the near future? Will they have more freedom? No, and what's blocking them is the emperor, the powers that be. So they're watching what they say. They're being blocked. 5 of Wands, the 9 of Wands. Walking around with a lot of heaviness. Burdens are there. But again, burdens is something that you can drop. It will be dropped. But then there's the emperor, which means the status quo. So I think the media doesn't have right now. Maybe a little later in the spring, I pick up something about the spring. Things will open up, or there'll be more in the media because planetary energies are changing. Saturn, Neptune, and Aries, Uranus going into Gemini. Now it's moving forward. So there could be more revelation. Let's look at the money. Kept getting stuff about money, banks, securities. Let's see, how are we going to look at this? Will the banking industry continue as it is right now? Will there be any changes, or we're looking for any kind of damage or changes or cards, insecurities? Banking industry, looks like people are still going to be able to count on it. Whatever is going on with strife, people get through it. If there's any changes in the stock market, for instance. And there's justice, so some kind of legal stuff is going to come out, or some kind of laws will be enacted around the leadership here coming forth around the money industry. It is an industry. Leadership, some kind of message. Leadership. Some kind of ruling. I wonder if that has to do with Bitcoin or cryptos. Some kind of offer, but I wouldn't trust it because it's the Knight of Cups, so it could be make-believe stuff. Then there's justice. Something's going to be found out here with the banking industry that is not not represent what they say it is. There's going to be a reevaluation of the money systems, maybe the dollar, the up and down currencies, the dollar. People be safe. Talking regular people. Good old days. Everybody wants the good old days. Nostalgia. 6 of Cups. So it may or may not. May or not, but it doesn't look like anything dramatic is happening here with this. Not dramatic. Could be, I would just to be cautious with any kind of risk right now. And there's the star card. Things will be revealed. Faith, hope, revelation. This also represents some of the Aquarian energy coming in, cleansing, planet being cleansed, people being cleansed. One more thing I was thinking about. All the corruption that's seeping into all the movies and the porn and the crime, and is that going to change? It just ain't entertainment. Vampiric stuff. No, don't have to turn on the TV or the movies or whatever, but it's out there influencing the young people, maybe. So let's look at that. The movies. Will the movie industry change from its negative, crime infested, vampiric, porno, lack of art? Yep, what is being offered, people aren't into it. There'll be something new that will be offered that will be more positive with the Ace of Cups, emotional. And some new artists will come forward. The Magician, but still they could talk about manipulation. No, there's going to be an awakening here in the collective regarding not happy with what is being offered in the movies. Some new plans, new expression, new artists, positive feelings. So that'll be good. Okay, I think I'll leave it there for now. Just want to look at some things, but it just seems like there's a stirring here of these oligarchs, billionaires, people like Musk, et al., all of them, that there's beginning to be some pushback. And I think France is, again, good old France, starting another movement, revolution. We'll see. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.